We're not at that stage in our life yet, okay? We got to keep investing in ourselves. We got to keep mouth taping. We got to keep perennium sunning. Anything is possible through the Lord, and also B2B sales. Nice try, kid. Step 1, 2-block jump for the meat. By the way, you didn't hit me. I want a refund on that 30 seconds. You didn't hit me. I just want to see you burn, buddy. Worth. Now, a silo, to me, has something to do with either storage or food, both of which would be big upgrades for me. So I'll invest my first 50 ingots into a silo. That, as far as I'm concerned, that's like taking out a student loan to get a computer science degree circa 2007. Like, we'd be stupid not to. Activate this teleporter for a Zoldnak? Yeah, bro. Yeah. Yeah, any day of the week will do. Oh, I see it now. Get me out of here. Okay, no. Get me into here. You're fucking speedy, bro. You got the fucking... You got the hops. Nice shot. 113 seconds. We're still chill. Oh, that was... I froze. No, not gonna happen. We're going back. I hate to go back with one meat, but it's gotta be done. At least gotta put ourselves in a good position. Maybe we can pick up some riffraff on the way, like there's the chest in here. Oh man, no, not like this. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this one's gonna be tight. Go, don't even look at the timer, you know where you're going. Oh! It was right there, man. It was right there, my Zoltans. Yeah, alright. What happens when you go for the beef? That's alright. I'm chill. You, a fool? You lost your Zoltans. Me, an empath? The game has an infinite amount of resources contained within it. I didn't lose anything. By definition, it's impossible to lose something. Press the pain away. You don't have an infinite amount of time, though? Yeah, but unlike you, like, I know that beating the game is meaningless. It provides merely a facsimile of real fulfillment. So I'm not really rushing to the end zone. You know what I mean? It sounded like an ingot. I'm not even looking at the screen anymore. Three more ingots, and we make a silo. I do need some meat, though. You got a turbo button on that thing? I'll just press the button. People are saying it's carpal tunnel simulator, but I already know that like half of you motherfuckers are literally like on your bed right now with your back arched up and your wrists are like fucking back like this and you're typing on your tiny ass phone keyboard. So don't condescend to me. On the keyboard, this would be a carpal tunnel, 51 ingots. On the keyboard, this would be carpal tunnel inducing for sure. On the controller's made to... Resource limit increased. The controller is made to not give you carpal tunnel. That is, unless you made the mistake of getting into melee. By the way, I asked my Discord last night. Nobody had a good answer. So So I'm asking, this is like a no stupid questions, r/no stupid questions. Hungrybox has been posting workout photos, or people have been posting workout photos with Hungrybox in them. Why is he always wearing a non-gym fit in the gym? Is it a joke on me, or is it a joke on the community, or is it just how he is? Because the first time I saw him in the gym, in the picture, he was wearing like a sweatshirt and jeans and doing bicep curls. And then in the one I saw yesterday, he had no shirt, khaki shorts, like button-up khaki shorts, and no socks and no shoes. Which is like it's a very unusual fit when you're laying down on a weight bench. It's a great fit. You gotta have self-confidence to rock the fit, don't get me wrong. I didn't know, man. I'm such a Johnny-come-lately to the melee scene. You ever go to a LAN party in high school? Not for the GameCube. Because honestly, only the Yu-Gi-Oh players in my high school had GameCubes. That's one where, like, history has been rewritten. Like, if you weren't alive when the GameCube came out, you're like, oh, I would have killed to be alive when the GameCube came out. I bet it was a vibe. It was not. The vibe was, put that little kid's console away. Let's play Amped on our original Xbox. Controllers the size of a fucking butternut squash. That was the console your little brother had. And then there would always, like, one insanely tall dude at your high school would be like, no, it's got adult games too. It's got Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. It's got Beautiful Joe's coming out soon. Bro, are you crazy? We're playing Splinter Cell. we're playing Halo 2. You're talking to me about a Beautiful Joe? A game that's literally, it's got 4 levels in it? Yeah, but the art style's beautiful. It's 2 hours long. Be serious, okay? That was what we were saying in 2004. Now we know. Now we know the difference, but... Hang on, 1,500 of these? I was hoping to get enough to buy this plant. 2560? Are you shitting me, man? I'm gonna be here for hours. Broke ass. I was born in 2004. That's fucking crazy, dude. That's the year Spider-Man 2 came out. That is funny, though. It's insanely funny to think of. And this is what it must have been like for people that were like 35 when I was 20. But like, it's so funny to think of like people born in 2005 in college right now. They're like, yo, Amazing Spider-Man 1 is so kino. Like, your late teens and early 20s are like such a funny time in your life. Because like you have basically like the fastest processor you'll ever have in your life. But the person running the computer just wants to watch TikTok reels. And now, at 35, the operator is appearing with a sense of purpose. You know what I mean? But the hardware is starting to show its age. When you're 20, you're like, yeah, this is pretty much like, it's close to my intellectual peak. What should I do with it? Civ 6, baby. 100 hours of Civ 6 this week. I don't need to go to class. You only need, as long as you show up for the exam. It's not like they take attendance. Me at age 35, I'm like, damn, I guess I'll go to this optional meeting at my daughter's school to learn about like healthy digital diets. Like how much screen time a 7-year-old should have. Why not, man? Back pain? We're not quite there yet, but... Wasting my 20s on Pilot Quest? Hey, time enjoyed is not time wasted, okay? How much is the next plant? 2560, brother. Commit these numbers to memory. We're almost there, man. But every once in a while, I'm going to lose 500 buying meat, so. Just let the kids have fun, put the adults in school. Society would probably fall apart. But, like, I think it'd be kind of sick if we started, and you gotta hear the whole bit, okay? Blue-collar jobs, you probably need, like, an adult, right? To work at the mud factory and stuff like that. But for, like, email jobs, you should be able to, like, have, like, a 10-year-old do that job. And if they do 30 years in the email mines, then when they're 40, they come out and they get free education at public universities for life that they can just take to pursue their passions and, like, enrich their skills and make them a more well-rounded individual. Because, like, you have so much, I mean, it's just a natural byproduct. I guess it wasn't really designed this way. You have too much time. I'm going to say it. You have too much time as a kid. The reason I think it's too much time is because you be like, oh, let kids be kids, pursue their passions, be bored, etc., etc. That's good to an extent, but, like, I think if you let, like, a 9-year-old have a lot of free time, they're mostly just going to be, like, bored but also playing Fortnite. Like, they're going to be bored by their entertainment. And adults have way too little free time. And if they had an extra morsel of free time, they would pursue something in aggregate, I think, that enriches their soul. Instead of just instead of burning it on Honkai Star Rail. 4-day work week would go crazy. I would probably still work the 5 just because I'm, like, charitable like that. But I feel like the thing is, if there's a 4-day work week, we have to pass an executive order that it doesn't apply to schools or daycares. I'm sorry to do this to you if you're a teacher or a daycare worker, but if you are... Because the thing is, he's parent posting, but, like, a 3-day weekend is not a 3-day weekend if you have kids. That's just like you go from job A to job B. Like, when Friday night rolls around, I'm like, oh, I had a good time at job A this week. I'm geared up for job B. I can handle it. But then when job B is done Sunday night, I'm like, thank God that tomorrow's job A again. I can't wait to go back to job A. You had the kid? Yeah, I know. But, like, the daycare workers and the teachers should still have to go to 5 days of school. Because then there would be 1 day just for daddy. And that'd be fucking sick. Otherwise, because be careful, you think I'm your ally no matter what? No, I could easily become evil. If they're gonna do a 4-day work week, but it's also gonna apply to teachers, sorry, I'm taking away summer vacation. I'm immediately starting a grassroots campaign to have year-round school. We'll have a trade. Okay, we'll do 4-day work weeks, but kindergarten to grade 12, there's no more summer vacation. You only go over 4 days. What are you complaining about? Stop punching the crystal? I don't have enough shards yet, man. What about child labor? I'm pro-child labor, but only for white-collar jobs that you don't really need to have that many skills to do. You can't put the kids down in the mines. That's where the child labor stuff, it runs into red tape all the time. If you said, like, the children yearn for the water cooler, it wouldn't have as many negative vibes. You say the children yearn for the mines, it conjures images of pulmonary diseases and horrible workplace accidents and, like, kids on crutches and stuff like that. But if you're like, the kids yearn for the mandatory 45-minute potluck lunch on the second Friday of every month, people would be like, that sounds kind of cozy, man. That sounds kind of cozy. They yearn for the spreadsheets, man. I think my dude got tired of hitting the crystal. Like, his speed is so much slower now. My child goes to a Montessori. Librarian, you can't... You're speed running life, man. You went from, like, single to married, and now not only do you have a kid, but they're old enough to be in a Montessori school? Like, what in the Benjamin Button is this? He's doing the dad bit. Pretty soon it's gonna be like... So sad. My kid went away to college this weekend. I'm dealing with empty nest syndrome. Then you're gonna be like, I got a sports car. Let's go, boys. 5th seed. My grandkids love coming around on the weekend. They love helping me with the yard work. Sorry, guys, I died today. Or was it yesterday? I don't know. All Montessori kids are weird? I don't think statistically that can be true. Because, like, don't like 20% of human beings go to a Montessori school? Homeschool, I'm sorry if you're homeschooled, you're probably one of the different ones. Homeschool, I'll give you that. But like, 20%? I mean, when we were looking for like daycares and childcare facilities and schools for our daughter, I honestly thought that like Montessori was just like a word that you put on the school in order to like make it sound more professional. Like every single one was like, I'm a Montessori school. And I was like, okay, buddy, just put the kid in the desk. Like, she's 2, man. It ain't that serious. Or maybe it is, I don't know, you want to get a good foundation, but it's not my purview. It's like, you know, you've been around a while, I trust you. What is it? It's like, you know, in a broad sense, kids are, instead of having a structured and rigorous curriculum, they have more freedom to gravitate towards the kinds of tasks that they enjoy in school, while still providing like a foundation in literacy and numeracy and stuff like that. So they're not, it's not like there's just one kid in there who's like, I love being a fire truck, and they just let him be a fire truck all the time. Like, they still teach him how to read and stuff like that, but... "4 days of fire truck only." No, I think, I don't know. I think it's fine. Our kid didn't go to a Montessori, but that's because all the fucking Montessoris were like, we only offer half-day programs. And I was like, that's a problem. Because I might only work half the day, but I like having the other half for myself, too. It's not that, Kate, I still remember it's like such a sobering feeling when you go through like the school tour, and they're like, yeah, so we got, if you're interested, we got a morning session and we got an afternoon session. And then we're like, what do you mean? And they're like, well, we've got half the kids come from 8:30 to 11:30 and half the kids come from 12:30 to 3:30. I was like, are you smoking bath salts right now? I'm not dropping my kid off at 8:30 and picking him up at 11:30. I'll just keep him at home. Like, at that point, this shit is a 20-minute drive. Like, I'm burning daylight here. That's crazy. How much for both? You can't do it. There's like city legislation or something like that, because they don't have like adequate outdoor spaces. What do you mean by that? Like, in order for a school or like a daycare to operate as a full day facility, listen, I don't work in the industry. This is what they said. They need to have enough outdoor space that they can take the kids outside and like have them run around and stuff. Holy cow. Otherwise, you're only allowed to offer a half day. But it's one of the many consequences of like real estate being so expensive is that like lots of these daycare places that are like just barely skating by, obviously they don't have enough money to buy like a huge facility that has lots of like unutilized outdoor space that they can just put like a rusty old slide on. So many of them are shoehorned into only offering like half day. And it's the fucking knock-on effect, man. 5 sold next, so the last one was 1. You scammer? So now, like, a parent might feel like, oh, I gotta put my kid in this because, like, you know, they need to be around other kids to get socialized and stuff like that. So now you're spending money on the half-day program, and now you're like, I don't have any, I gotta put them in another half-day program in the afternoon, and now you're spending, you know, 1.5x on childcare, and it's... Anyway, we're chilling, but it can be tough out there for sure. Now she's in school, so we're not sweating. It's a dream come true. I pick her up in the afternoons, and she's like, go away, I want to stay longer. And I'm like, let's fucking go, dude. Plus, she's like getting tricked into learning stuff. This is one of the reasons BC is the lowest birth rate in Canada. I mean, it's crazy how much of it comes back to... I was gonna say cost of living, but I really think it's like largely just housing, man. Everything stems from like the price of the land and the price to access it. I really, you know, if shit was cheaper, we'd be having more kids for sure. And maybe not us specifically, but the royal we, the cohort of millennials and maybe like older Gen Zs, I'm sure. Can I get some fucking meat? Bro, you screwed me! At 84 seconds, what am I gonna do? We're gonna farm the spiders and get 2 meat. That's what we're gonna do. Opinions on the Nobel Prize in Physics going to machine learning AI? Honestly, like, I think one of the great media hack jobs is slandering me for being anti-AI. I'm not anti the concept of artificial intelligence. I'm anti, honestly, nothing of value was lost on this one. I'm anti, we will never need to make a movie ever again that makes us feel bad, because instead I can just type in a prompt that's like, make a movie where Wonder Woman is my girlfriend, and then Chat GPT combined with fucking this, combined with fucking this, combined with fucking this will spit out my favorite movie that's ever been made that makes me feel all warm and fucking fuzzy inside. Hey, that movie where the ending made me uncomfortable, can we just make it so like the good guys win? At the end instead, like Mark Zuckerberg's girlfriend never left him? Also, who's the lead actress in The Last of Us? You sold your soul to the devil, okay? I've got nothing against you as a human being. If I see one more Apple AI ad where because this shit, it breaks my fucking human spirit, man, okay? First ad I saw, she's having dinner with her agent. Hey, did you get that movie I pitched you? Yeah, just 1 second. Okay, lazy ass. She's literally offering you a job that could pay you 7 figures or something like that. You couldn't be bothered to read the email? Then the email is like 3 paragraphs and she like puts her thumb on her phone and then it goes, oh, well, it's a period piece about... Oh, yeah, I read about that. Okay, so first off, literally, you're lazy. Secondly, another human being took a little bit of time out of their day to write you an email to give you an opportunity. And you said, fuck that, I'm busy. Now I need 1,700 CPU cycles and shovel a couple of charcoal fucking logs into the furnace to generate the energy, burn down a little bit of the Amazon because I can't read the fucking email. Okay, so that's bad enough. Secondly, in the second one, they're at a restaurant. and they see someone that they know, but they don't remember their name. So they pull out their phone and they go, "Hey Siri, what's the name of that guy that I met at the conference 5 months ago?" And then it goes, beep, boop, 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 another hectare of rainforest gets shoved into the fucking furnace. His name is Steven. Okay, they pop out of the wall and go, "Hey Steven." And then he goes, "I can't believe you remember my name." These are human experiences. It's not a weakness to not remember somebody's name. You just see them and you go, "Oh, you're," and then he goes, "Steven." You don't need technology to paper over that. That's part of the experience of being human. It's driving me crazy, man. Because now you know what it is like at first, this is an allegory, or it's metaphorical maybe. Digital cameras proliferated, okay? Well, let's say back in the days of photography first being invented, you had to pose like a fucking statue. Still life, right? You had to stand still for an hour and a half to get a portrait taken of you. That shit was not an accurate representation of real life, but it was nice to capture an image. I'm sure that they were loving the fact that they could like take a moment from reality and look at it later. Is fucking crazy. My beef is not with the photographs, okay? Later on, digital cameras come out. Millennials, Gen X, they start living candid lifestyles, taking photos of moments that happen. These were real snapshots of what was happening in life. They were carbonized moments in time. And then Facebook, Instagram. And now, just because you have a camera in your pocket, you can't just take a picture anymore. You got to take a picture next to a neon sign with some fake grass that says like "life's short, drink mimosas" and shit like that. And oh, that photograph's not good enough to be on my Instagram. I got to delete that photo. And this photo, no, I don't think I was looking right in that photo. Can you take it from this side instead? And the more that these systems get built, and I think AI is just the next level of this, the less human we become, because all the imperfections get sanded off in favor of some kind of like curated farce that is not a representation of what it means to be alive on planet Earth. I consider it an affront to the human spirit. Now, I'm not saying artificial intelligence doesn't have its place. I'm not smart enough to know what its place is. Can it be inside of like the wastewater treatment plant being like, "Hey, we need to release more calcium carbonate to buffer out this huge load of diarrhea that just came in from the Chuck E. Cheese bathroom"? Like that seems like that's a pretty good one for me. But all this shit that's like, "Oh, I'm too embarrassed to tell them I don't remember their name." Not up, brother. You're made of the same building blocks as the rest of us. They're going to understand. You don't want to go through life like a piece of fiber that doesn't get digested by the world. It just gets shat out into the toilet, unfettered by the experiences that it's been through. You let the shit impact you, and you in turn impact it. So that's why they're dead to me, okay? You don't have to read every word of the email. You can kind of skim it and know if I have to read every word of the email. Sometimes you got to read the whole thing. I mean, honestly, if you're using artificial intelligence to summarize your breakup texts, your soul is compromised for life. Because that's probably one of the only times in your entire life you're going to get honest feedback about the core of your being as a human. Everyone else is just saying, no problem. No, I like it. That's the one time you can actually see the face of God. You're going to have AI summarize it and be like, she wants to come to your apartment at 5 o'clock to pick up her records. No, man. Read the text. Feel the pain. Grow as a person, or burn yourself down, but do something. Be affected by the world around you and affected in turn. No one else can feel it for you. Anyway, are you crazy? I'm buying some meat. Anyway, that's all I got. So I'm not anti-AI. Like, I guess in general, if you were to ask me, do I trust the Nobel Committee? I would be like, Probably more than the average motherfucker on the street. Yeah, but like I'm pretty sure that they weren't given the Nobel Prize to like guy makes like, you know, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind non-woke edition where Clementine and Joel live happily ever after and her hair is like her natural color or blonde, but definitely not blue because that's the woke color, right? It was creating new proteins. See, that shit, that seems good. As long as they're not accidentally inventing, like, mad cow disease, too. That's pretty good. That's pretty good! New proteins. That's the chemistry award? Yeah, they haven't given out a physics one in a while. Like, 'cause Isaac Newton sort of, like, solved it, right? Physics, that is. Yummy. Also, I'm sick of people like being like, check it out. I fed 1,000 drill tweets into my AI and now it tweets just like drill. Okay, so now a computer can pretend to be drill. There's literally a motherfucker on planet Earth already doing that. Why do I care? Oh, a fucking robot can make an Isaac episode. Okay, me too. I know how little effort it takes. Why would I be impressed by some decrepit piece of shit like that? It doesn't make any... That's the easiest task on Earth. I literally do it unconsciously every day. Be myself. You could use a Lyrebird to create a Xerox of your voice that could take phone calls for you. Yeah, so now the bots can talk to the bots. And my ideal date is I bring a nylon pussy and you bring a dildo and we put the dildo in the pussy and they fuck each other while we sit and watch a movie together. So the robots can talk to the fucking robots and be like, both robots eventually, if they're fully optimized, are gonna be mashing the pound button and going, human, person, I wanna speak to a person. Can I speak to a person? No, thank you, man. You can catch me out here in meat space, even if I'm the last motherfucker tending the garden. I'm just keeping it candid with you, okay? Why are you so funny? Because this shit actually makes me mad, so it comes from a place of, like, real... real fucking emotion. This is genuine. There is no machine, man. There's no machine making this. It can imitate it, but it can't embody it. What's the difference? You know it when you're the motherfucker picking the fruit. If you're just eating the apples, you might not know. But if you're the tree, you can tell the difference. Anyway, back to Pilot Quest. Your ass is not Cypher? I would take the red pill in the Matrix, I think. I don't know. I think after I took the red pill, I would probably be like, I'm glad I took the red pill. But how did I know that I took the red pill instead of like, because if you took the blue pill, how do you know that you took the blue pill instead of just thinking that this is the world? You know what I mean? Because you wouldn't know. I think you're blue-pilled? Not those kinds of blue pills, anyway. Honestly, I think I'd be red-pilled. Like, Kate, what do you think? When was the last time you saw The Matrix, Kate? I think I'm the kind of motherfucker who, if I was on the Nebuchadnezzar, I would be like, whoa, the slop is good today. And then, like, Trinity would be like, shut the fuck up. It tastes the same every day. And I'd be like, no, I think there's like is this a new recipe, Dozer? And they would be like, oh, you. Like, I listen, I'm aware of the fact that I'm probably going to get blown up with a rocket launcher inside of the Matrix, or a fucking Sentinel is gonna like use his laser beams to rip my ship apart and then tear me limb from limb, or like interrogate me to try to find the access codes to Zion or something like that, even though I'm just a grunt. I don't know the codes. Only the captain of the ship, Morpheus, knows the codes. But like, I think I would take some pleasure in living in quote unquote the real world, at least. Two meats? What do you think? Send it. Would you ever vacation in the desert or the real? Probably not. Probably not. It doesn't look, there's not much going on. It feels like ain't no good restaurants. Plus, like, I don't even believe that shit is real, and I probably wouldn't until I saw the fields for myself. You fucker. You fucking dick, I'm down half a meat already. Okay. I'm not as mad. Oh, shit, okay. Whoa, okay, hang on. Chill. They had a rave one time. You're not a real Matrix head. That wasn't the desert or the real. That was fucking Zion, bro. I mean, there's value, but we gotta go back, unfortunately. Yeah, but where's Zion? Didn't you hear Tank? Miles below sea level, near the Earth's core, where it's still warm. Man, you gotta see it. The actor, clueless. Tank doesn't die in The Matrix. Yeah, but the actor demanded too much money to come back for the sequel, so they cut his ass and replaced him with Link. Tank was goated, though. Believe it or not, you son of a bitch, you're still gonna burn. He had some good lines. I mean... Listen, him demanding a lot more money... I don't know if he's a good person, alright? I free myself from the burden of knowledge. But it seems at least a little less crazy than Terrence Howard wanting to be paid the same amount of money as Robert Downey Jr. for Iron Man 2. That, like... You know, the first Matrix, it's not low budget, but it's a little lower budget. Nobody knew if it was going to be a success. It's a once-in-a-lifetime, generational level hit. Sure, maybe ask for a little bit more money. Terrence Howard, the movie is not called Colonel James Rhodes, okay? It's called Iron Man, and you're not playing Iron Man. On that one, you just got to be like, yeah, you got me. I'll take like a prorated rate to stay in the franchise. Worth. We didn't need to do it, but worth. I'm never against people getting paid more. Wait till you sign Louis Erickson to a 6-year contract in free agency. He will divide us. That's not his fault. I'm only mad at him because of the salary cap. Plus there's water under the bridge now, but... Sign me up, bro. Four meats? Bro. Warren Buffett was right. Compound interest, man. One moon shard! No! Lock in. I may not make it. I may not live to see our glory. But at least I got out in one frame. I'm cooked. Yes! As soon as I took the hit, I said, don't even think about it, just run. And for that, I'll be eternally grateful. $10,000 gumma seeds? Are you shitting me, man? I can't, dude, Pilot Quest is like a 50-hour game in and of itself. Holy shit, I'm rich. Don't take a hit. If he's pointing the gun at you, you move, okay? It might be time to save for the yo-yo. The time might be now. Okay, 30 seconds we can recover, plus we got a meat out of it. Thank you. Burp. Burp. Burp, burp, burp. Boss in the castle is actually kind of easy. Really? The look on my pilot's face is like, that's how I feel right now. Let's take care of the riffraff first. We don't want to be trying to dodge shots from the mobs. At the same time, we're dodging shots from the boss. And we got 5 minutes, but life comes at you fast. Holy fuck. Huge play. Okay, maybe you could get some space behind him. Ruin his life. What a shot. What a shot, bro. You scammers? What do you mean he's easy? What are you talking about he's easy? It's the hardest boss I've ever seen in my entire life. His shots have no... His shots have no discernible pattern to them whatsoever. Oh, shit! I mean, I've lost 2 minutes just getting hit in the last 20 seconds. So keep your head on a swivel. 3 meat is pretty good, though. 3 meat is pretty good. I don't really feel comfortable going straight to the dungeon. Fuck you. 4 meat. Brother, we turned a profit. We turned a profit. Okay, you know what? It might be an NPC. You're right. Take a look. Oh, shit. No, thank you. Yes, yes. Come back. Hold, hold, hold. Come back. It's happening. Bro, I've been practicing on the crystal. You're fucked. Oh, shit. Goo? Goo? You give me energy goo? I have more time now? More 6 meat! Careful. Careful, Ned! Get out of there. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Just farm up a little bit and then go back. We got some light farming we can do here. I mean, this is beautiful. 6 ingots, 6 meat, 5 coins. Teleporter was the move. Let's get it next time, bro. Get it next time. Can you kill the boss every time, or is it like he's a one-tap Andy? Every time? Oh, baby. Do the mewing thing? I can't. I'm in the wild zone. It's bad for your health. want the crystals. Hang on, I forgot the crystals. 7 meat? Nice shot, kid. Nice shot. Okay, now I'm out of here. Plenty of time. Fading? Absolutely beautiful. Plus my gamma plants made fucking 1 billion dust. I'm full? Oh no, I'm not full, okay. And some extra meat! Man, I feel like, if anything, we should upgrade another house, man. We get to 100, upgrade a house, get a workbench going. Like, get away from my sack, buddy. I mean, we could almost make 28 ingots. I'm just scared. I don't want to go out. I mean, 8 minutes is a long run, man. I think we should spend the last 5 minutes just smacking the crystal. You don't go for like a long wild zone mission at the end of the day. You don't do your biggest task right before 5 o'clock, okay? You save it for like after you pour your cup of coffee in the morning. Because this is serious, man. Plus, we got more meat for tomorrow. How about that Canucks game last night? I know this sounds ironic, but because they were winning when I left, but I only watched the first period. And then I went to tennis to get my fucking ass handed to me. I thought I was gonna mog my tennis class because I've been practicing my serve. Pull up to tennis class, they say it's time to practice our serves. I fucking rip one. A really, really good and fast serve. My coach says, that's pretty good, but inside you're gonna wanna slow down. I said, oh, fuck. So I'm hitting these like decroded ass, like 2-mile-an-hour serves to keep them in the service box. Nobody can return them. That's fine. But here's where I thought the mogging was gonna come in. I thought I was gonna hit aces, and then my ops would be lobbing it to me, and then I'd be hitting forehand winners. But instead, my ops were hitting 2-mile-an-hour serves too, and I couldn't return it, man. Who knew returning a serve in tennis is fucking impossible, even if it's moving relatively slow? That's a hard task, man. The ball feels like it's coming at you like at 100 miles an hour. Split step off the contact on their side. Yeah, I know, but then like I try to go for a full backswing because I'm like an amateur, and then the ball's already like smashing into the wall behind me by the time I finish. And then they're saying stuff like, was it in or was it out? And I'm like, I got no idea. I'm literally like laser focused on the 0.0003 seconds I have to actually react and possibly return this. This is why they have line judges when you're a pro, I think. It's because, like, I have no idea if it was in or out, man. That's too much stuff to focus on. Anyway, it's hard. It just takes a bit. He cannot be worse than me in tennis. I mean, this is a weird sentence. For my level, I'm pretty good. Like, I can hang with the other students in the class, but... I mean, we should go out and rally a little bit, Kate. It's hard because we gotta find a time where, like, neither you nor me is looking after our daughter, but... Skip a stream one day and do it? Nah, because that's when all the old people mog the tennis courts, man. You really gotta do it at like... You gotta stake out the court at like either 6 p.m. when they go to bed or like 5:15 a.m. and just wait for the sun to come up. Why are you saying Mog so often? It's a great word. You're gonna start saying it too. Curse of Mog, curse of Mog. Hate that he's right. Hate the sin, love the sinner, man. And the Alcaraz. What am I doing here? I'm trying to farm up 100 ingots. What's the aim in this game? Smack the crystal. I mean, I could sit here. I could debase myself. I could manually make 20 ingots. That's exactly what I'm fucking going to do. Nope, it's 1,000 per ingot. It's not 100. Man with no legs finds out he's gonna be a father.